In today's video, I'll be playing a full Grand Challenge going all the way from 0 to 12 wins using the Evolved Firecracker and the Evolved Knight. Now that there's two evolutions inside of Grand Challenges, I decided I would do a Grand Challenge using these two evolutions together in this Hog Cycle deck because I think that this is one of the best decks in the game that has the two evolutions in it that pair very well together. The Evolved Knight, Evolved Firecracker is a really good combination, and Hog is a very consistent win condition that it seems like no matter what the meta is, it is always viable, and that's why I decided for my very first Grand Challenge video that has two of them now instead of one that I would be using this deck. And by the way, guys, even if you don't have these two evolutions, or any evolution for that matter, you can still use two Evos inside of Grand Challenges because all the Evos are available. So that's a really nice feature inside of, Grand Challenges and Royal Tournaments. Now on Ladder, unfortunately, you do have to be level 15. But that's why I would recommend playing these other modes if you do want to experiment, or if you're just trying to complete a Grand Challenge for the achievement too, of course, then it's very useful to know. So let's just cycle to Ice Spirit here and then get back to the log. Actually, if you time the Ice Spirit perfectly, I am pretty sure that you are able to pretty much fully counter the Skelly Barrel, but I guess I didn't trust my micro, so I decided to take the easy route. We get a nice little King activation there off of the Firecracker, and just like that, we have a pretty nice start over here. So he's got a little bit of an off-meta deck, Skeleton Barrel, but he does have the Firecracker, which of course is going to be a nuisance evolved. We got our own Firecracker though, so we'll see who comes out on top. We'll cycle our Firecracker, and then the next one will be evolved, but we have the Evolved Knight at the ready to deal with his Mega Knight, which should be a pretty decent response, I would say. We'll play it right here. Right before it ended up jumping, it was about to get ready to jump, but it didn't initiate it yet. He is going to Fireball the Firecracker. That works, I guess. We'll just go Ice Spirit behind the Knight, and then we'll go for Goblins and see what he wants to do. Maybe we'll send in a Hog in the other lane. Let's go for an Evolved Firecracker, maybe predicting something. He goes in for the Tesla. I thought maybe he was going to go Skarmy. That's why I went for my Evo Firecracker, but I forgot he's got a Tesla as well. So he's got a decent amount of ways of defending the Hog Rider, primarily the Tesla and the Skarmy, but because I do have, well, he mistimed the Mega Knight there, so that didn't work out very well for him. The Hog's going to get a lot of damage. We're going to log here. We'll just go for a Bomb Tower, pre-place it. It's a pretty solid counter to the Mega Knight as well, and we can actually have that Evo Firecracker shoot, and let's see. We'll go for an Ice Spirit over here. Boom. Let's get a log going, get Goblins, pull that Mega Knight back, and then we'll go for a Knight. That was pretty solid defense. It was looking a little scary, especially because he has arrows to take out our Firecracker, but I was ready. We were prepared, so we defended pretty well. Earthquake on top of the Tesla. Boom. Maybe this Hog will get a shot. No, it does not, because he went for Mega Knight. I was thinking of going really aggressively with the Firecracker, but I'd rather use it on defense, so I did hold off on that, which I do think was the right call. And we're going to need an Ice Spirit here because I did use my log. I was worried it was going to die to the skeletons, but it barely stayed alive enough to distract them. We'll send in a Hog here, placing it like this so it gets tanked for by the Knight. We'll go for an Earthquake here. He's not playing his Tesla in the anti-EQ position, but this is the very first game of, the Grand Challenge, so you're not going to be expecting pro plays from your opponents. Of course, it's only going to get harder from here. So we'll go for a log here on top of his Skarmy, and I guess I'll just Earthquake to take out the Firecracker I'm on as well, and then we'll just cycle another. And at this point, we're chilling. I feel like it's only a matter of time that we're going to win this for sure. Hog coming in, he's going to go for the Tesla, and he's going to have to Fireball, so he's having a hard time defending here. We're just kind of keeping up our relentless pressure. Firecracker, if it does shoot, then yeah, that's over. Fireworks are going to come in on the back end, and that is going to be GG. So nice first win over here. 11 more to go, though. He's doing the Sneaky Goblin, even though he lost. Not sure if I agree with that emote usage, but he decided to do it anyway. So we're against Alus here, or Alus, however you pronounce it. So we'll go for a Hog first play, see how he chooses to respond. Let's get Goblins going as well, and we defend that pretty well. So he's got Tesla, Goblin Barrel. Probably going to be bait with the Princess, I would guess. Of course, we don't know the whole variation. He might be running you know, there's tons of bait variants. He's got the evolved Skellies though, so he's got that instead of the Goblin Gang or Goblins, which makes sense because there's 2 Evos, so you're probably going to want one of those to be the evolved Skeletons, which are really broken and going to pair quite nicely in bait. So I just decided to... That actually worked out perfectly. I fully defended the Goblin Barrel. We were able to cycle our Evolved Firecracker, which of course is great because, well, not the Evolved one, but we cycled a Firecracker, getting to that Evolved one faster, which is good, and I didn't end up needing my log to defend the barrel, and I was still able to fully defend it. Even though it was an overcommitment, it didn't matter because I was able to counter push off of it. That's the thing. Sometimes when you overcommit on defense, it doesn't really matter all that much as long as you're getting a counter push off of it. That's the thing I noticed. Some people are afraid of overspending on defense sometimes, but as long as you're getting value out of what you used to defend, it's okay. So if you're not going in for offense after doing it, and they're easily able to defend it, then it's a little bit pointless, if that makes sense. So we get a nice king activation over there. That was really clutch timing. That wasn't even intentional. I could lie and say it was, but let's, you know, keep things honest here. That was just luck. I mean, that looked pretty cool though, didn't it? So we're off to a really nice start over here. I'm just going to log this, go for an Ice Spirit, and we pretty much won, I think. I'm, like, very sure I won right now because now he's got, like, no Elixir, and he's got to defend all this. So Earthquake coming in on the Evolved Skellies, and, like I was saying, he's got no Elixir, and even if he was able to afford something, the Evolved Knight is tanking for the Hog. So the Hog, pretty much untouchable because the tower was locked on the Knight, so I don't know what he could have done. I mean, even if he had the Elixir, I don't know if the last second Tesla would have even saved him at that point. But regardless, all we got to do is defend now, and pretty much we're in the clear. So I'll just go Firecracker here, and I could log that. Why not? And do this. Go for a Knight. Go for a Hog, and that is gonna be GG. So second win here, relatively easy. I think too it's solid matchup for me. I think in general Hog EQ will do pretty decent against bait. Even if they're good and play their Tesla in the anti-EQ position, you can get fancy, use your bomb tower to predict it, snipe it, or whatever, so you can still find a way to get through it if that makes sense. But if they make a lot of mistakes, then it's even easier. So we're against this Japanese player here. We got Knight in our starting hand. I think we're just going to go ahead and immediately start with the Knight. Might as well get things rolling, get to the Evolved Knight as quick as we can. And he's going to have the Archer Queen. So if this guy is using the Royal Hogs, because Royal Hogs Queen is a popular combination, if he is using that, then I'm already liking the looks of this matchup, let's put it that way. So log coming in here. And let's see. Yeah, he is going to have the Royal Hog. So that is an amazing, amazing sign for me. Really happy to see that. I don't know, is he going to get the ability off with the Queen again? Okay, I think he was so close to being able to, but luckily the Queen did end up going down in time. That would have been pretty tragic if he was able to activate it again. Because, I don't know, I would have had to just commit a lot more Elixir. So we're going in with a Hog here. He's going to go for Cannon. I think, yeah, this is a pretty easy matchup for me. He definitely can win. Don't get me wrong. It's possible. But he'd have to play pretty solid because this is a good matchup for me. When you have Bomb Tower for the Pigs, it's exactly what you want to see. Exactly what you want to see. You can't really ask for a better counter. It's an even better counter than Fireball because Fireball doesn't even fully counter them. Bomb Tower does. Even when they Earthquake it, doesn't even matter most of the time. It is just pretty much the most perfect response you could ask for. So, let's see what we want to do here. Maybe go for a Hog, and let's see if he goes in maybe for the, Oh, okay. I'm going to actually Earthquake like that. Oh, it doesn't hit all the Evolved Skellies. I don't know if it matters. Okay, so he's got the Evolved Ice Spirit. That's interesting. Evo Ice Spirit. I suppose he has to, though, because what other Evo option does he have? The Skellies, and he kind of has to use the Ice Spirit, doesn't he? I guess that actually does make sense. Even though I think it's the worst Evo in the game, now that there's 2, we might actually be seeing it more often. It's kind of interesting to think about. Does the 2 Evos in the game now make the Evolve Ice Spirit better than it was, just because simply, I don't know, it pairs well in Cycle decks, and Cycle decks you're going to be able to fit 2 Evos in very easily, so maybe we're going to see them. Maybe not just with the Evo Skellies, but potentially also with the, I don't know, Evo Bats potentially, or even, I don't know, Evo Valk? I don't know. That would be interesting to see, because Evo Valk is pretty bad. I don't know. Let's just cycle a Firecracker here, not get too distracted in our conversation talking about the Evo Ice Spirit. We'll log all that. He's trying to get fancy, make me miss my spells, but luckily we're not falling for that. Gonna go in here, and I think he's pretty much screwed. He didn't even go for the Archer Queen ability, which honestly I feel like he kind of needed to do, because now it's a bit, I don't know. He kind of needed that damage or to force Elixir out of me. Now it's pretty much hopeless for him. But, to be fair, it's a really good matchup for me. So not a whole lot he could have done. He could have done maybe better cannon placements, but even if it's someone who plays that perfectly, I would still have to make a couple big mistakes in order to lose that, such as misplacing a bomb tower. Alright, so in our next game here, we can actually go ahead and start with Hog first play. Even though I have the Evolved Knight in my starting hand, it's generally good to go Hog very first play of the game when you do have it in rotation. And the main reason for that is because, as you just saw, oftentimes if the opponent doesn't have a good counter in cycle, they're going to take 1 or 2 hits from the Hog. So it works. That's exactly why you do it. And that's actually why a lot of people hate Hog. That's actually one of the reasons why I hate it. When I have a bad starting hand and I have to deal with someone just... Okay, so he does go for the ability. I'm going to go Goblins. I might not need to do anything else. I think that is going to be enough. Yeah, it is. So we're going to get a Hog going here. We even have the Goblins coming in to help as well. And he's going to go Bowler. That's not even going to be a good counter at all. The Hog is still going to get 2 shots on the tower. So, you know, very good start over here for us. I'm going to go Firecracker here. And Bomb Tower is ready if he decides to go Giant. But I kind of... Okay, he is actually going to do it. So I'm going to decide to, instead of playing a Knight on the Bowler, I really need to get it down on a Giant. Mostly because... I just need that DPS, so... Alright, well, let's see if he decides to activate the King Tower here. He is going to, but to be honest, I guess that's not a bad play, but... I don't know. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I mean, it's 3 Elixir for the activation. It's debatable whether it's good or not. Let's actually go Hog here and go for a prediction Firecracker. Maybe he's gonna... Okay, sweet. Yep. He missed the arrows. Oh boy, that's brutal. I feel kind of bad. Yeah, that's why Firecracker's annoying to a lot of people. You're just gonna... It's common to miss spells on top of it. That Evo Knight probably wasn't that good, but to be fair, I was full on Elixir and I had to do something, so it's not really that big of a deal. Most important thing is I defend here. As long as I can defend, then we're okay, I guess. So what we're probably going to want to do is get our Earthquake ready. And maybe get a Knight going here. And then we're going to want to log everything. And then get Goblins going. And we're pretty much chilling. Nice. Yeah, we're pretty much in the clear here. I don't want to jinx it, but I can pre-place a Bomb Tower. And as long as I defend 1 more Graveyard Push, we win. Because he's only going to have time for 1 more Graveyard Push. He's kind of running out of time here. So let's see if he doesn't even get the push off. He went in for the Evo Bats, but those get stopped. I was actually a little scared about the Evo Bats. I will say that is one thing you need to be very mindful of with this deck, the Evolved Bats, because you pretty much just got the Firecracker. That's it. So be very cautious about those. With that, though, we are a third of the way through, so we're making good progress so far. We're on the next one here. This guy actually had some good badges. He had I believe, a top 500 ladder finish, and I forget what the others were. But anyways, he's going to go Recruits first play. So that's a little potentially annoying. Let's go for a log here and see what he's going to do. If he's going to do anything to deal with the Firecracker, or if he's just going to let it take out everything. So the Firecracker gets a lot of value here. I'm going to go Knight And then I'm going to go Hog. I might as well. This is going to maybe make it harder for him to activate the King Tower too, because now he needs to... Oh, nice. Yeah, this is going to be... Wow, yeah, that's a lot of damage we just got there. That's... I cannot complain at all with that start. That was really good. I'm going to try to get an Ice Spirit going here on his Fisherman, and then we're looking pretty solid here, I would say. I'm going to just cycle a Log, I guess. Maybe he lets the Firecracker connect. No, he actually goes Gob Giant. Okay, that's a little surprising, because, I mean, that's a lot of Elixir to commit just to deal with the Firecracker, especially a regular one. If I were him, I would have probably, for sure, I would have just ignored it. We're going to go in for a Hog here and see what we can make happen. I'm gonna go Gobs here. Let's try to just go in and see what he does. Yeah, nice. He's screwed. Yeah, he's even calling the good game. What happened was he overcommitted just a tad with that Gob Giant, and we were able to capitalize off of that. He's given us the thumbs up. He pretty much knows it's over. I don't know if he's gonna try to make a comeback or if he's completely throwing in the towel here. All right, so he is still trying. That's what I was wondering. So we are going to have to make sure we defend here. He is going to take some additional chip damage, though, on his King Tower. Maybe he is. I was about to say maybe he's just straight up giving up, but right as I was about to think he was, he does drop the Evo recruits in the back. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. So, let's be really cautious over here. And that was some really clean defense. That looked scary, but our micro was kind of on point there. So that's going to be GG. Nice win over here. I don't know what this matchup is. I think we had a really good start, to be fair. We really just got a good lead and kept our... composure strong. You know, he stayed in good position, and he was never really able to come back. So I'll take it, because that can get really tricky, I feel like, especially with those Evo recruits charging and everything. I mean, even when you have the bomb tower, don't get me wrong, it's a nice tool to have. It can still get a little complicated sometimes. So we're against Dave Dog here. If we win this, we will be halfway, so it'll be a nice little... I don't know what I want to call it. Just be the halfway mark, I guess. So he's going to go Ice Spirit, Mighty Miner. Maybe I'll go Firecracker here high up. We could try to get a little bit of chip damage. And let's maybe... Okay, sweet. So we're going to get a Bomb Tower going here. Going to get the King activated. And then maybe a Log coming in here. I don't know if I needed that Log. Would it have not gotten any shots because of the Death Bomb from the Bomb Tower? I'm thinking it would have gotten a shot, and it doesn't hurt to just in case. Especially because now I'm only one card off of the Bomb Tower. So I'm going to be able to get back to the Bomb Tower by the time he sends in a Hog again. So I'm just going to go Firecracker here. And maybe send in a Hog now. See if he just goes in for... Okay, he's going to go Tesla like that. I was thinking he'd play it lower maybe to get the King activated against the Firecracker. But... he doesn't decide to do that for some reason. So this is going to be easily defended. Doesn't even matter that I misplayed the Bomb Tower because of the King being activated. It's still going to be more than enough to deal with the Hog, so that's nice. So let's see what he wants to do here. I'm thinking we'll just go Knight. And had I known he was going to do that, I would have played the Knight higher up, but I don't think it really... matters all that much. It's a little annoying. I think we might be okay, though. I'm trying to... Oh! He misplayed the Hog. That is a... Or, the Tesla. What am I saying? Nonetheless, pretty massive mistake by him. That kind of sucks. I actually really wanted to go in with a Hog, but the problem was he went in for his, so I couldn't afford, Yeah, that actually really does suck, I have to say. quite a lot, actually. I got away with defending that without having to use a... Very valuable Earthquake. Ah, we're still not going to get a shot with that Hog. That's annoying. He's still winning, even with him misclicking that Tesla. It's quite surprising, I must say. Oh, nice. He screwed up. Is that going to hit all of the Skellies? Nice, it does. Alright. I don't get a shot with the Hog, but he did kind of waste his Evolved Firecracker. So I got that going for me. Okay, let's go in for a Hog here. He doesn't play it in the anti-EQ position. Log to reset the Mighty Miner. Oh, the Evolved Knight is tanking. That is huge. There we go. Finally, I get the lead. I feel like that should have happened a while ago, but better late than never. We are in a great position now. I just need one more Earthquake and it's game over. Really solid stuff. I was pretty much behind the whole start of that game, and now massive, massive lead for us. Don't know why he's using that emote. I guess I'll hit him right back. Hit him back with it, because, I mean, it's pretty much same matchup for the most part. If anything, it's actually better for him, because the Tesla, or it's like the same, I guess. It's probably the same. We're halfway through. But the Tesla, you can play high up, and the other person can't Earthquake it. I think what hurt him the most is he didn't get a King activation. Or actually, forget if he got a King activation. Maybe he got one, but it wasn't just until later in the game, to the point where it didn't really matter that much, because the King activation helped me a ton. So, Hog coming in here. Wow. He just overcommitted like crazy. Because he just played a Ghost, Archers, and a Fireball. All in single elixir. So... that's why I just committed a Knight and a Firecracker there, because he just spent so much. I'm going to go Goblins to make it harder for him to activate the King Tower. Alright, he's still going to get it. That was a good sequence for him on defense. I'm just going to log this, and if he uses the ability, I'll Ice Spirit. It'll be enough to kill the Little Prince. So let's just go ahead and do that. And I misplayed the... that is fantastic. That is fantastic. We're just going to go Goblins here. I misplayed the Ice Spirit. That's what I was... Anyway, let's just go for a Bomb Tower here. Log this. And... sweet. That's fine. I don't think this matchup is that bad, so... even though I made that mistake, I think we could probably bounce back. Don't really think it's the end of the world. I'm going to go ahead and Firecracker. Likely he's going to go for a Fireball. So what I'm going to do is Hog. Because if he did... okay, that was perfect timing. That was actually perfect timing. Because even though he played the Evo Archers, I still literally got 2 shots with the Hog. And now, like, if this Firecracker just shoots the... sweet. That's... oh, it connected. That actually really sucks. I wasn't expecting... it's okay, though. Evo Knight is so broken. Let's go for a Hog here. Go Evo Firecracker. And, yeah, that is really good. That's a lot of damage we're going to be getting right here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that is really good. He even... yeah, nice. That's really good. So we're just going to go low Bomb Tower like this. And, okay, sweet. I waited to play my, so that is really good. And maybe do that. And then just log, and then we're kind of chilling defensively there. Hog is going to get a shot, even with all that elixir committed. That is amazing for us, of course. Alright, I don't know why he did that. That was weird. We'll just do this. Go for Goblins. Go for a Log. And this is probably... good game at this point. Firecracker coming in. If that connects, yeah, it does. That's... Wait a second. He had the Evo Knight? Is... What? Wait. Huh? I'm so confused. Yeah, I forgot he had that. I think that was the first one he played the whole game. Maybe that's why I was confused. Anyway, we're 7-0. So we're against this Korean player here. We'll go ahead and give him the good luck. See what he wants to do. And he's going to go Mighty Miner. So even with the Mighty Miner and the Log, we are going to get a shot with that Hog. So that's really great for us. Let's go ahead and split Goblins here. And let's see. We need some defense for this Hog. Oh, it is going to get a shot. I kind of want to just activate off of the bomb tower, actually. Sweet, that Hog pretty much went to complete waste. Yeah, that's really good. Amazing start. Amazing start. Not only did I activate the King Tower, we got Hog hits in already. Really good start. So... It's the same Mighty Miner deck that other Hog guy had. Kind of wonder what variation's better. It's the second time I played against this Tesla one. Okay, that was a good play by him because he basically got free chip damage, so that was smart. I respect that. I'll just log, and then maybe just do this. Okay, nice. I don't have to use my. That was really good. I didn't have to use my... Wait, please? No, it shot nothing. Oh, I thought it was... Wait? I just realized something. Can't I do this? Because his cycle's a little messed up right now. Oh man, I thought it was going to get one more shot. Still, that was really good though. I'm happy with that. I think we got pretty solid defense here, I must say. Yep, we're completely fine. Alright, cool. That's a free log. I'll just knight here. Alright, that was... Yeah, that was decent. I can't complain with that. Alright, let's see here. He just does that. Alright, kind of a close game now, I must say. Oh, that was... He kind of messed up there a little bit. Maybe a pre-log if he decides to... Oh. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully this log... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're in a really good position still, so I'm happy about that. Alright, I'm not going to do anything with that Hog. I'm just going to let it be. We still have our Evolved Firecracker ready to go. So if he plays anything on the left, I will probably try to take advantage of that. Let's get a bomb tower going here. And we're going to want to log that. Yeah, we're fine. And then now we'll go for our Evolved Firecracker. Dang it, that really sucks. That sucks, but it's okay. Hog is coming in, getting tanked for about the Knight. And even with that log, it's actually going to get 2 shots, I'm pretty sure. That's really good. I'm going to Hog here. Oh, he just Earthquaked. That was a really bad Earthquake, in my opinion. Unfortunately, though, somehow, someway, that Firecracker is just doing what Firecracker does best, being absolutely obnoxious. But, we still have the lead, so I guess I'm not too concerned. At least not yet. He's got to really go in. Because he's losing. He has to pressure. So So he goes for his Evo Firecracker. We're going to go for a Bomb Tower here. I think I'm fine. I think we're okay. Got a little close at some moments, but we kind of maintained a sizable lead a good amount of that match, so pretty happy with how I played that. That's our second time now that we beat Hog EQ. Both times were the Tesla variant, so we have yet to play against the variation I'm running, so that'll be interesting if that happens, but we're 2/3 of the way through now. Alright, we're in our next one here against Christian. So I'm just going to start with Knight in the back, and from there see how he responds. Little Prince. That could be a lot of different decks. Could be a cycle deck, could be a beatdown deck. There's really no way to know. Could even be control. So he goes Arrows. Let's just go Hog in the other lane. Fisherman. Okay. Might be Recruits. Oop. Yeah, this might be... This is probably going to be a little tricky. He has Arrows for our only air counter. Keep that in mind. Our only air counter is Firecracker. And he's got Arrows for it. Wow, all the recruits ended up... I don't know how that happened, but literally every recruit went in the other lane. That's pretty wild. Goblins in the middle, try to distract everything. I think that was pretty solid. We did what we could there, defensive-wise. So, really, I think the only way we win this is by abusing... Trying to abuse, anyway, my Evolved Firecracker and my Evolved Knight right here. That's probably the only way I win. I really don't know how I'm going to win besides that. So I'm going to try to go Evolved Firecracker, Evolved Knight, and Hog all at once. That's kind of my game plan right now. So he did that. I'm going to go Ice Spirit Goblins. And we're really going to just try to, if I can, just go in here. So, nice! Nice! Boom! That's going to be, hopefully, it's basically tower down. Now, all I gotta do is if I defend the rest of the game, we win because of that. I knew that was my only chance of winning. Pretty much, if that didn't happen, I for sure would have lost this, and I still might lose. That's the crazy thing. But, okay, sweet. I pre-placed a bomb tower. That's actually huge. Because now I can get back to another, likely. Sweet. We're going to get one going here. And that is going to be defended. Really bad Evo Archers, actually. And we're going to lose our tower anyway. That kind of shows how bad of a matchup this is. He still took my tower, even though we had that monstrous lead. That's quite depressing. And I'm pretty sure I might lose now. Because this is not really the situation you want to be in, to say the least. Let's see. Man. Alright. We're going to Soul here. I'll just Knight in the back. He's going to do the same. Okay. I'll go Hog in the other lane. He's got a Fisherman. Okay. Perhaps he's got kind of a... I don't know what... He might be running, Gob Giant. Well, we already got a ton of chip damage to start this game off, so I'm pretty okay with the start, honestly. I just don't know what he's using, win condition-wise, anyway. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, he was pretty late with the Fisherman, so we got a shot. Maybe he's running, I don't know, actually. Like, I literally don't know. Maybe Balloon, again? Because, like, that's the only thing that would make sense to me, anyway. I would guess Balloon. That's kind of what I'm going with. I just don't know, though. Maybe I'll go Hog in the other lane. See what he does. Maybe it's... yeah, I don't know what this is. This doesn't look like a good matchup, though. Oh, well... It's not Balloon. Yeah, actually, this isn't that bad of a matchup. I thought he was running Balloon. If he was using Balloon, this would have been really hard. But because he's got Gob Giant, I don't think this is that bad. There realistically shouldn't be a good way for him to break through, I feel like. Like, he shouldn't be able to break through. As long as I play properly. So, I think I'm going to be okay. We'll just go Gobs here. And I'll maybe go Hog into the Gob Giant, actually, because I might be able to... that works, actually. Hog's still got damage. I don't even know if I need a Bomb Tower here. I think we probably got enough DPS on the Gob Giant. Yep, we do. Yeah, this actually seems like it's quite a easy matchup the more that I'm playing it. It's just so awkward for him, especially with, even though it's nice for him to have arrows and fireball, I feel like it makes his cycle really awkward at the same time. He might have gotten that Fisherman down too late. Yep, it was barely too late. So as long as I defend here, we're pretty much in the clear. Oh, one of them lived. That's okay, though. The Gob Giant is pretty much in the dead zone now, so we're okay. Just go Firecracker here. I could even at this point just probably... Okay, yeah, I was going to say, even if that didn't happen, I could have just cycled Earthquakes. So that's going to be GG. That's a really easy matchup. I genuinely don't think there's really any way he could win that unless I make a massive mistake, so... Alright, so we're in our next one here against 2.6, so we'll see if this guy is using 2.6 or if he's a fraud. Something tells me, oh, he actually is using it, potentially. So, we're going to get Ice Spirit Goblins down on the Hog, and it's still going to get a shot. That actually kind of sucks. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Really bad start, and he's probably going to get a King activation here as well, so yeah, not a good start at all. Quite an unlucky start. Maybe I should have gone for a Hog to make it harder for him to activate, but to be fair, he probably would have avoided it anyway. Yeah, that's a pretty horrible start, if I'm being completely honest. I'm going to try to get a Firecracker going here to snipe his, but I don't know. Yeah, that... At least, though, I should be able to get my king activated, which is going to be very helpful, so I will take that. King is going to be activated, so that's good. At least we got that going for us. But, the only problem is now this hog I'm not going to have anything for, so it's going to get a shot. Really unlucky start. Like, I'm not going to lie, I think we really got screwed over by Cycle primarily. But let's see what we can do here. It's not over yet, obviously. That was a really nice firecracker by me. I'm pretty happy with that. It's actually gonna... Yeah, let's actually get in a hog here, and then let's go goblins, just because I think we caught him when he's pretty low on elixir. So hog coming in, he's gonna go mighty miner, but look at that. Got so much damage over there because he had to overcommit a ton on the firecracker. So just like that, even though we had such a crappy start, we literally instantly bounced back just like that. So that was really cool. I'm pretty happy about that. I wasn't expecting it, but that's always nice when you're, you know, losing like that and you end up, Anyway, let's, oh, wow, he really overcommitted there. He thought I was going to go in for a building. Instead, I decided to defend without one. And the reason I did that was to get a good counter push, which we are going to get here. And look at that. We get more damage. Evo Knight might even get some hits in. Yeah, nice. And just like that, we increase our lead even more. I'm going to log to kill that. It didn't even die. What the heck? Okay, that's fine. Let's just go in for a hog now, see what he wants to do. He's probably just going to go for a bomb tower. I might earthquake it anyway. Maybe firecracker here, see if we could just get some chip damage, potentially. Yeah, it's not going to be... Oh, it is going to be lined up. What the heck? Okay, well, that's kind of... That was kind of a mistake on my end, but it's okay. I'm just going to earthquake just to ensure that none of those reach the tower. We're going to get a knight going here. Evo Cracker is going to kill that. And definitely not going to play our bomb tower. He's calling the good game. It might be good game at this point, but he is going to probably be able to defend this. It's just a question of if... Oh, wow, yeah, okay, he screwed up. That's going to be GG. There we go. Nice win over there. Pretty much a mirror match. This time around, he actually had the... he's laughing. I think he's laughing not out of anger, but more so just because he can't maybe believe he matched me, because he was at the beginning saying wow, so he probably recognized me. But anyway, what I was going to say is that's our first bomb tower versus bomb tower hog match, because before that, it was people running Tesla. Okay, well, this guy's got the Evo Bats, and let me tell you, that's actually really annoying. The Evo Bats are really tricky to deal with the Evolve Firecracker, but we'll see what we can do. I just think it's going to be pretty hard, but we'll see. Alright, I was a bit scared of... Alright, well that sucked. Yeah, this is going to be a really hard matchup, but we'll see, I guess, what I can do. Definitely going to need a bomb tower this. If I could get the king activated, that would be great, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah, the Mega Knight is going to lose too much of its health, so that's kind of a bummer. Would have been really nice to get the activation. I feel like the only way I'm going to win this is abusing the Evolved Firecracker and the Evolved Knight kind of back-to-back. I feel like that's kind of my only chance. So what I mean is, right now, going in with this is like my only chance, I feel like. And actually, that's going to give me the tower. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to defend this. That's kind of the question of the day. Oh my gosh! What? Are you kidding? Did that just happen? That was incredible. That was one of the best defenses I feel like I've pulled off in a long time. What the heck happened, man? Am I overreacting? I don't think so. That was clean. I thought I was probably going to lose my tower. But then everything just worked out perfectly. I don't know how to explain it. I'll take it. Oh my gosh. That was just like, and not only did I save my tower, I took like almost zero damage. None. Like, what happened? I don't know what to say. I'll take it. I kind of surprised myself there. Maybe got a little lucky, but nonetheless, we're 1 win away now from the 12. That was nuts. All right, we're against this Japanese player here. So if I win this game, we get the 12, and I still have another life. Okay, it's another wall breaker deck. Could it potentially be the same thing? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Only one way to know, right? Kind of had to go for a hog to distract the bats over there. Kind of didn't have a choice. So this might actually literally be the exact same matchup. Because so far that's what it's... Alright, well, he's got a bomb tower. So that means instead of using Mega Knight, he's running a more cycle-y variation, I guess you could say. So I don't know if that actually makes matters better for us or worse. I guess we'll see. Because as of now, I really don't know. Decided to do that, and what's actually potentially pretty good here is he doesn't have his bomb tower in cycle. So we kind of maybe screwed him over a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean maybe a lot, and we might have just won the game off of that. Wow, that was pretty smart, I have to say. That might have just won us the game, potentially. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but that could have just won us the game. So, that was a really good push. We definitely needed that. I'm just going to go goblins here. And actually, let's do this, and then go in for a hog. I don't actually know what he was doing there. That was kind of weird. Yeah, I actually don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Why did he not... Okay, we got to watch out, because he's going to go Evo Bats, and I don't have my Evolve Firecracker. So we got to be a little mindful about that. We're going to go Defensive Earthquake here. Uh-oh. He's not going to get the tower, but that wasn't good. That wasn't good, but at least... Yeah, actually what's nice is we're going to get a lot of damage here, so even if he takes my tower, we're still technically... And this isn't going to take my tower, by the way. He's still going to need to... Alright, he's at this point going to really need to, like... I don't even think that takes it. I could be wrong. He needs to poison just to take it, so pretty much it's over. Yeah, he can't even get it in time. That's going to be the 12. Almost lost my tower, but we still hung on. Those were some really clean last couple games, I have to say. I have to pat myself on the back a little bit. Let's go ahead and just open up this chest, and we'll call the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and give this deck a try. Hog, very consistent, and I think this double Evo deck just pairs very nicely with the Hog Rider, and we are going to get a champion. Doesn't really matter because I have them all upgraded, but at least the animation looks pretty cool. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.